8:45, welcome back. All morning we have shined a spotlight on the tradition that is making those beautiful suits for the black masking Indians. You see them throughout the city of New Orleans. We've also talked about some of the challenges, just making sure that that tradition keeps going here, as it is part of this city and its present, also its future. We continue that conversation this morning with the owner, the founder of Feather Fund NOLA, Chael Jones. Good morning, Chael Jones, excuse me. I apologize for that. How you doing? Welcome to the show this morning.
I'm doing outstanding. How about you?
I'm doing all right, and happy now because we're really talking about preserving the city's history.
Yes. Yes.
So talk to me about how Feather Fund NOLA came to be and what y'all are out there doing.
Well, Feather Fund NOLA is our 501c3 arm of LA Curatives, which is the actual business that's pushing all these different projects to make sure that our history is preserved. Many don't realize that this masking culture, even though it's been deemed Mardi Gras, was actually prior to any Europeans coming.
Right.
So we want to make sure that this culture, as it's grandfathered in, stays understanding of how it was through the Spanish territory, how it became through the French territory, and how it's now existing in our American system.
Right, and that's a quick history lesson because it doesn't make sense to say that black masking Indians started with Mardi Gras because black people weren't able to contribute to Mardi Gras, hence Zulu.
Any form of fashion, yes,
right.
They weren't able to. Except if you were a flame boy.
Right, exactly, but that
was
was something specifically reserved for black people, and that wasn't necessarily a compliment.
It wasn't very glorifying.
No. So with this and spreading the word and making sure that that legacy goes alive, how can folks help?
Well, we are coming with yet another initiative to try to capitalize on this vast tourism market that our city works so hard to ensure. With the Super Bowl and Mardi Gras coming, we're coming out with NOCG, which is New Orleans Cultural Guide 2025. This cultural guide will give all of the businesses in a robust historical sections in this city that's outside of the normal tourist tracks. So in making sure that we have efficacy for economics outside of our very rich French quarters, so that we can bring that money back into our communities, back into our culture, so that we can keep it going. And
in many ways give people a chance to see actual New Orleans outside of the confines of the tourism district.
Absolutely, because all of this area is historic. I mean, we have mounds all the way in City Park. We have such an historic city that sometimes is overshadowed, but we are here to make sure that in expressing that, we try to give funds and bring back and keep the culture going.
Yeah, and the other thing that you're hinting at right now is that sense of authenticity. Talk to me about the sense of importance of having an authentic voice, talking about the history of the culture.
It's interesting you say that. You know, we have so many travel guides like Travelocity and Travel Advisory that highlight our city, but no one from our city really gets an opportunity to be the ambassador. So that's what the New Orleans Cultural Guide is. So you're not only going to get where the restaurants are, where you can get to Chapter 4 or Dookie Chase or any Dizzy's, where now you can also find out where the mounds are. You can also know where the Social Aid and Pleasure Club of that ward is, and also get a historical reference to the places that you're going. It's not just 7th Ward, it's not just the 9th Ward, it's not just, you know, the 8th Ward. This is all historical areas before it became wards.
Yeah, most definitely. They've got the classic neighborhood names for them too.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you so much for being here this morning. Wish we had more time to talk, but we will talk again in the future. And with Leah's story and more conversations, we will keep it going. If you are looking for more ways to support Feather Fund NOLA, just go to our website, wwltv.com, and we'll fill you in.